Let me correct myself, because the universe can't give you abundance. You have to feel abundant in order to be abundant. Welcome to my channel. My name is Makira. If you don't know me, you should definitely check out my latest videos and all my other videos, and while you're at it, you should definitely like, comment, and subscribe. First, I want to start off this video with some positive vibes, bringing in the new month of June. This month will be full of blessings for you. Just believe in yourself and live in your truth. Also, don't forget to say your positive affirmations on a daily, and I hope your guys' day is going well. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Today I want to talk about the pros and cons of being spiritual. I know it's kind of backwards, because tomorrow I want to do a video on how to become spiritual. But I want to do this video first. Okay, so I have 6 pros and I have 6 cons. So the first pro I have is that you are going to be a positive being whenever you become spiritual. You are going to notice that there's beauty in everything. You won't have that I hate everyone mentality, because that's a bad mentality to go around with. We are all one. You have to learn how to appreciate the beauty and the ugly, and the ugly and the beauty. You have to notice all small things and appreciate life and appreciate people and things that you are given. I noticed that I am a healer, and I love seeing people happy. I love seeing people smile. I love hearing people say that, hey, you made my day better. Like those things thrive me to do more videos, thrive me to do more TikToks, and thrive me to become a better person every day. The con of that on the other side is that people will expect that all the time from you. Honestly, I'm not going to say we are humans, because we are not human. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. But everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has bad days. Everyone has negative thoughts. It's normal. But people expect from spiritual people too much from them. Be positive every day, to help them with their problems every day. And it's draining to us, because it's like we're giving you all our energy when we're not even having a good day, and we're not even taking the time for ourselves. It's completely normal for us to have a negative thought or a negative day or a bad day, because how I referred to in my last video, it's crazy I'm always referring to one of my last videos. It's because repetition is key. I said we called bad weather rain, but rain is what helps grass grow. So that bad day that we're having is going to shape us into a better person for the next day, you know? So just be patient with us on that. We are still normal. We just think differently from everybody else. The next pro I'm going to say is that you start to love yourself even more. You start choosing to look how you want to look. Love yourself in your own skin, whether if you're all dressed up or if you're bummy. We learn to accept ourselves first before accepting other things in the spirituality, and then accept things in the world. I choose how I want to look. I choose how I want to dress. I do all of these things because I love myself. I can do that. The con of that would be people would either say, let's say I get faux locks and want to wear baggy clothes, and I want to wear cute glasses, sunglasses, and I want to do certain things, dance in a certain way. People are going to call me a hippie. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing. It's a compliment to me, but it's a con, because you will be called things. And if you don't look like a hippie, or if you don't wear head wraps, if you have tattoos, you aren't considered spiritual, if that makes sense. So basically, I could be whole spiritual but look like a normal girl. What is normal? I could look like a normal person, dress normal, don't have any of this jewelry on, don't have piercings, and people will look at me. I tell them I'm spiritual, what they will say, oh, you don't look spiritual. Like, what? It's an ignorant comment to me, because it's like saying how I'm gay. It's like saying, oh, you don't look gay. How can you look a sexuality? Spiritual is not external. Spiritual is only internal. It's what it's got to do with you, not your physical appearance. As long as you love yourself, you can look any type of way. But that's what I don't get whenever, even when spiritual people bash other spiritual people. Oh, like, oh, why she's wearing makeup if she loves herself? Oh, why she doing this to her body if she loves herself fully? We can do that. Spiritual is not on the external. Spiritual is internal. As long as that person loves themselves, they can do that. Another pro that I have on my list is that whenever you become spiritual, this isn't for everybody, but most people, they can become an emotion reader, an energy reader, and a mind reader. This is definitely a pro because it's amazing to feel good energy from other people and take in what they're feeling and know what they're feeling so you can know how to react towards the situations. It's a cool experience because you can see somebody whole mood switch, but they think they're still acting normal, and you're like, oh, okay, what's wrong? I mean, I have this so good. I can just tell, even through text, I can tell if something's off with somebody else. I think it's a superpower, honestly. It is, because how can you tell somebody's mood or energy just off of their aura, just off of that? And that's a pro, but the con of it is that whenever you start to feel negative energy and read negative thoughts and feel negative vibrations, it can sometimes bring you down if it's too powerful. I'm an empath, and so I feel whenever somebody is sad, and I honestly feel bad for them sometimes. Well, not sometimes, all the time, obviously. But I empathize with them. It's hard feeling people negative emotions. I rather feel positive things. But that's the beauty in it. Whenever you learn to appreciate somebody's dark side or sad side, mad side, that's when you learn to appreciate the love, light, and happiness of that person even more. The next pro I have of spirituality is that you view life differently. And I'm telling you, everything is so beautiful. Everything has energy. Energy flows around you. And whenever you go to a beautiful place full of nature, you view that differently with some different eyes, because you have two eyes to look and you have one eye to see. And that one eye to see makes you see wonderful things. A lot of things have a lot of beauty in them. And I talk to a lot of inanimate objects because those inanimate objects do have energy. They do go through things like us humans do, because we are also an inanimate object. We just have a soul in our body. And whenever our soul leaves our body, death, that's whenever our body becomes inanimate. So you just view life completely different and you appreciate everything. Whenever you watch TV shows, you see the subliminal messages, and whenever you watch kid shows, you see the messages behind it. And whenever you see somebody act the way they act, you'll notice why they act like that. Oh, this is why this person does this. You just view life very different, and it's very beautiful, but there is the cons to it. The way you view life different, you want everybody to view life the same way you view life. There's much more to this world. With that, I would love to share these things with everybody. I want everybody to think the way I think, to perceive life the way I perceive life. It took a long time for me to actually interpret that I can't do that. Everybody perceives life differently, and the way they view life is as much as real as the way I view life. I can't make anybody else think the same way that I think, because to me it could be so real, but to another person it could just be in my imagination. But honestly, it's just not my imagination. You want everybody to know the secrets of the world. That's another con, because how you view life differently, you know how bad this is becoming, not the world, but I guess society and people. I became more aware of how I go about certain things and more aware of my sleeping schedule. I don't view life different to the point where I can't enjoy life. Never. I'm enjoying life's experience to the fullest. I can't live in fear, and I refuse to live in fear. So I just choose to experience the whole life, but I don't let my views affect the way I live, basically. In some aspects, because I do change the way I react to certain things and, you know, go about certain things, the way I eat, all those things, they changed me. But it just depends the way you go about things. Another pro of being spiritual is your growth. You get to see yourself growing every day to become a better person. You see yourself improving. You see yourself react differently on this certain situation, way differently how you would have reacted a month ago. Notice that you're changing for the better. You're not even changing to live up to somebody else's standards. You're changing for yourself, for your life, to live a peaceful life. You intake more information as you go. You run with this information, you spread this information, you spread positivity, and you are just growing as a spiritual being, as a physical being, and as a beautiful being. But the con, on the other hand, is that you feel like you're not growing. Of course, if you plant a tree and you look at it every day, you're gonna think that it's not growing, but honestly, give it a year or two, you're gonna see the tremendous growth. I'm not saying it's gonna take you a year or two to notice your growth. I'm saying that growth takes time, and if you focus on your growth, you will never grow. If you live in fear, you will stunt your growth. Everything is in divine timing. Your timing will come. You just have to trust the universe. Speaking of trust the universe, another one would be manifestations, and abundance and prosperity will come to you as you are on your spiritual journey. As long as you're listening to the universe, listening to the signs, and taking all the angel numbers, looking them up, studying them, manifesting, you will manifest your thoughts into reality. As long as you're listening to the universe and following your right path and living in your truth. The universe is a mirror, so if you send out positivity, the universe will give you abundance and prosperity. I'm sorry, let me correct myself, because the universe can't give you abundance. You have to feel abundant in order to be abundant. Abundance is the act of feeling that you already have what you want, so you can already receive these things. But the con of it, you would think that your manifestations aren't coming to life. Your manifestation methods aren't working. But honestly, they are working. They're just working in their own timing. The universe will only give you what the universe know you can handle at the moment. So if you constantly get money every day, but you just blow it off, and then you manifest you want $1 billion today, and the universe won't give you that, it's because the universe know you would spend that $1 billion in maybe less than a month. The universe wants you to be healed. The universe wants you to be prepared for your manifestations before the universe give you them. It's not that they're not coming true. It's just that you have to be patient with the process. If you're not healed with yourself, how do you think you could intake all these things that you want if you're not even happy with yourself first? That's what I always say. You have to be happy with yourself first in order to receive money or abundance. That's the last pro and con that I have of spirituality. I mean, there's plenty more. These are just the basic ones. The purpose of this video was just basically to show you that there is good in all the bad, and there's bad in all the good, like yin and yang. And I have to warn y'all before I even tell you how to become spiritual, So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to stay blessed and count your blessings. I love you. The universe loves you. God loves you. You are loved. And have a great day. Be positive, okay? Okay.